Snax on Sports, man. Y'all see me back with another one. You feel me? Yeah. Yes, sir. Snacks on motherfucking. Yeah. Snacks on Sports, man. I'm back with another one, man. You feel me? We finna talk about this Draymond Green. We finna close out this whole Draymond Green Jordan Poole little situation. And I ain't finna talk about this no more. You feel me? I mean, I may do like a few topics around it and shit. Depending on just depending on what comes up out of it. You know what I mean? But or if any more news come from it. But most likely not. You know what I mean? They moving on. You know what I mean? So I'm moving the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to just do this one right here because um like I said, I'm rapping. I'm gonna wrap up this topic. This gonna be my fourth video talking about this situation. So really my third video, but I had to split one of the videos up in two because I was having internet issues, whatever streaming issues when I was doing that first Draymond Green Jordan Poole video. Uh, but yeah, the reason why I wanted to do this one is because my views on it and me hearing NBA Hall of Famer, NBA great, Golden State Warriors great Rick Barry, and his views and takes on it. And most of the, you know, like most of the old school motherfuckers, man, they all pretty much got the same take on it, man. And I pretty much got an old school view on it as far as, and a lot of these media members or even current players, you know what I'm saying? They got an old school view on it too. But the thing is, they can't say that. You know what I'm saying? They gotta, like Kwame Brown said, they gotta read that script. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be mad and be outraged and you know what I mean, be fake mad and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So niggas to go with the program. You know what I mean? Go along and get along. You know what I'm saying? So, but niggas from the old school, they ain't with that. You know what I mean? They gonna say what's on their mind. They gonna let it be known. And like I said, like we all been saying, like most of us has been saying, these petty scrums and altercations and fights between teammates at practice and all that so other shit, it's nothing new, bro. It's nothing new. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing new, man. Like this been happening. You know what I mean? The only difference is we seen this one because the video leaked. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, this shit is nothing new. Now, this is basically what. Now, Rick Barry came on to 95.7 The Game last week. That's a radio station out here in the Bay Area, which is, they call themselves the Warriors flagship station. You know what I mean? They cover all Bay Area sports and stuff like that. So I enjoy listening to them, Monday through Friday throughout the week. You know what I mean? When I'm working, you know what I mean, when I'm just riding around. You feel me? My favorite show is the show that comes on from 12 to 3. That's Guru and Steiny. You know what I mean? Matt Steinmetz. You know what I'm saying? The show before them, though, is the show I'm getting ready to talk about. That's Willard and Dibs. And their show is from 9 to 12. So on Willard and Dibs show on last Thursday, they had Rick Barry come on and just give his little spiel and give, you know what I mean, on the whole situation. And I wanted to just play some of this for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can hear, you know, everything that he said. You know what I mean? His take on it, and y'all, you know, and I'll let y'all know why I agree with it. I mean, this episode right here, Snax on Sports, I'm just basically gonna be playing this 10-minute interview from Rick Barry and just giving my take on what he's saying. So that's basically all it is. But basically he basically summed it up in a nutshell with his answers to their questions, how I feel about this whole, Draymond Green and Jordan Poole situation. It's totally being blown out of proportion, totally overboard. Niggas going totally overboard. And like I said, nowadays in this fake outrage, fake mad culture, this cancel culture, this woke era, you know what I'm saying, where motherfuckers act like they, everybody want to play holier than thou. You know what I'm saying? And every time something go down and it's a little videotape or some shit like that, they want to demonize a nigga and crucify a nigga and throw a nigga whole life away because of a mistake that he made and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, which is what they trying to do to Draymond Green. Okay? And like I said, it's not to absolve Draymond from snuffing his teammate, you know what I mean? A younger player, you know what I mean, that he's supposed to be leading, you know what I mean? So it's not to take away that. It's just to say that he was wrong for that. You know what I mean? But they were involved in heated competitive banter back and forth. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it go up. You know what I'm saying? He was wrong for taking it there, but I mean, sometimes it's just what happens, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's not to absolve him. But what Rick Barry said just basically, what's the word? He basically is I basically agree with him with what he was saying. He basically agrees with me. He's basically putting a stamp on, on somebody that of his caliber, you know what I mean, that's been through the shit, you know what I mean, NBA player, Hall of Famer and all that, NBA champion. He's basically putting a stamp on how I feel about this situation and agreeing with me. So look at this. I'm just seeing this.
A show on Amazon Prime about how he wanted to control his anger. I wonder why. In the show, they uncovered why he had anger issues, but they didn't show him how to work on his self-control, other than meditation, which didn't seem to be very helpful. Instead, a way to build self-control is to realize.
It's just a little short that I seen on YouTube that had a kid picture of Draymond Green, so I just wanted to click on it. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's Draymond right there, right here. Young Draymond Green, you know what I'm talking about? But yeah, let me get to this. Rick Barry.
It's going to my doctor.
Without actually going.
Commercial.
Then the Hall of Famer in Rick Barry, and excited to have him on here, Willard and Dibs, and we'll get back to your calls here in a second. 888-957-9570. Good morning, Rick. How you doing?
Well, if I was doing any better, I'd make it a comeback in the NBA.
I tell you, we would love to see it. Although, is it your father's NBA, or maybe is it? Like, we'd love your perspective on somebody hauls off and punches somebody else in practice. Is this something that's been going on all the time and we just never knew?
Oh, I mean, it happens. I mean, it's unfortunate what happened. The best thing about it is, if there is a best thing about it, is that I thought Draymond gave a great, sincere apology, apologized to his family when the video came out, and he did what he needed to do, and now it's time for the guys to move on. The best thing that could happen is for
Time to
Jordan
move on.
Poole to come out and say, hey, look, if this is behind us, I've accepted his apology. We're ready to go and defend our title and just put it behind them. I mean, this is ridiculous that it's going on like this, like a freaking soap opera.
How difficult, though, is it to just move past it in this?
See, he said it's ridiculous how long this shit is going on, man. It's like a fucking soap opera. And now these are the funny thing about this interview is that these are media members and interviewees that the whole week all they've been doing is bashing Draymond and saying how much of a motherfucking basically a damn criminal that he is. So now they're interviewing somebody that has an opinion that opposes, what they're saying. So it's just funny to hear them ask these questions where they're trying to lead him into answering the question like how they want them to, or to basically to agree with them. And he ain't doing no such thing. He answering that motherfucker exactly truthful the way he want to answer it. Like, yeah, this some bullshit. It ain't a reason for this shit to even be going on this long. I can't believe y'all niggas asking me about this shit.
Day and age where it's become a global story. It's a meme now on social media, and everybody knows that Jordan Poole got punched and really knocked almost out by his own teammate. Is it asking too much of a young person to just move by it this easily?
Well, only Jordan Poole can answer that because everybody's a distinct individual and everybody reacts to things differently. Hopefully he'll be mature enough to realize that it's not going to do him or the team any good whatsoever for him to carry this on and just put it behind you. I mean, you don't have to love the person who's your teammate, but you just have to respect him when he's on the court and you play team basketball. You don't have to go out to dinner with him. You don't have to socialize with him. You can do whatever the hell you want off the court, but on the court, you're a member of the team and you should play together as a unit if you expect to win. So hopefully he's mature enough to understand that and move on. I mean, it's not an easy thing, I'm sure. But again, every individual is different.
Yeah, Rick, I wonder to what level you can relate. And I'm not going to ask for names here, but like, how did you handle it? Assuming that this was the case at some point in your career, like, did you ever play with someone where you're like, yeah, I don't like being around that person. And when it comes to team travel and all of that, like how were you able to sort of navigate a situation like that?
Well, I have the ability to compartmentalize things. If things bother me, upset me, I stick it on the back burner and I don't think about them. But unfortunately, great many people don't have the ability to be able to do that. And I feel sorry for them because they allow things to fester. They allow things to make them depressed. And it really is under their control. And again, if they can't do that themselves, there's nothing you can do to help them. You can say things, but they have to find a way to get around it themselves. And I'm hoping that will happen for Jordan. I never had a situation where a teammate punched me or anything of that nature. I had guys on teams that I've been on that I didn't necessarily care about going out to dinner with them, didn't particularly care for their opinions or thoughts about certain things. But when they were on the court, if they were open and a better.
And they gonna get to, this is a 10-minute interview right here. They gonna get to more of the gist of it. You know what I mean? He already said a couple of things, but he really finna just kind of, not go off on him, but just kind of let him know, like, yo, with the next series of questions that they about to come with, he finna really just open it up on their
position or get the basketball from me. I'm not going to hold that against them as we're playing the game of basketball.
How does the organization now move forward with Draymond Green from a long-term standpoint where this incident is not one in a vacuum in terms of him stepping across the line? Do you think that the organization will be able to move forward deep into the future with Draymond Green, or is this a breaking point?
Again, I can't answer that. Only Bob Myers and the team can answer that. They have to evaluate it, see where it is, but let's face the reality of it. The Golden State Warriors without Draymond Green are not going to be as good a basketball team.
Period. It's just that simple. So y'all can be mad and butthurt all y'all want. What the fuck? Did I just get doo-dooed on, bro? Hold on, man. Something just dropped on me. And it feel like it's some damn doo-doo. Hold on, man. Yeah, that was some bullshit right there. I don't know what the fuck that was, but I felt something bounce on my motherfucking arm, nigga. And then right when it bounced off, I seen like a little yellow shit or something. Like it'd be holding. Hey man, these little birds around here, dog. Y'all niggas better watch that shit, bruh. But I forgot what the fuck I was saying. But yeah, let's just get back to this Rick Barry shit, man.
Let me explain the simplest business model in the world in less than 90 seconds.
Man, you don't explain shit to me. You's a lying ass bitch.
Warriors without Draymond Green are not going to be as good a basketball team.
Rick Barry with us here, Willard and Dibs, 95.7 The Game. Rick,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need to be all mad y'all want. And Draymond Green, that little shit that happened. Ain't no motherfucking championship without Draymond Green. Now, we know Steph Curry is the root of this. We know he's the nucleus. We know definitely ain't nothing happening without him. But Draymond is an integral part of this shit. So y'all niggas, I'm hearing a lot of motherfuckers like feeling like, oh yeah, Draymond, the Warriors gonna get rid of Draymond after this year, this, that, and Kuminga gonna fill in this. Man, Kuminga ain't ready to fill in for no motherfucking Draymond. Y'all are underestimating and don't really realize what the fuck Draymond's contribution is to this team. If you just looking at it in stats and points and shit, you's a dumb, stupid motherfucker. Yeah, that's what your ass is. Because Draymond's value to the team is not in how many points and he score and rebounds and assists. Yeah, he get rebounds and assists, but Draymond's value to the team is all that, all around. Like you guys just don't understand it, bro. You don't just take away Draymond Green from this shit and just plug him in with a motherfucker like Kuminga who don't do none of the shit that Draymond Green do. Kuminga don't make no damn body better. All he out there doing is trying to get his. I love him. You know what I mean? Great young phenom, young talent. Draymond is a winner. He's a winning player. Kuminga ain't nowhere near Draymond level as far as when it comes to contributing to winning. He's not even close. So you niggas don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
There's a report that came out yesterday that stated, because a lot of people thought there should have been a further punishment or at least a public punishment and a suspension. And the story came out yesterday that there probably would have been had it not been a ring night that was coming up next Tuesday. What's your perspective on that? Even with what Draymond did, does he deserve to be there on ring night? And is it fair then to have that sort of change the way the organization would handle it?
Well, I just almost want to throw up sometimes when I hear the talking heads on television trying to come up with reasons to speculation, just like the Kevin Durant situation when he wanted to get traded. You're talking about something that has no meaning whatsoever. I mean, it's all speculation. The same thing with this. Everybody can have their opinion about things. The only opinion that matters is what do the Warriors decide to do. Once the Warriors make a decision and say what they want to do, then you have a right to have an opinion about that, whether you like it or dislike it, why you do, why you don't. But until that happens, it's just total speculation, which is a waste of my time. So I'm not going to waste my time to figure out what they're going to do. I mean, I'm thinking they're making
I mean, that just sums it up in a nutshell right there. I mean, just right there. Like, you niggas want to just talk all day, every day about the same shit and predict shit and this and that, and don't never want to let a nigga just sit and just enjoy where we at in the moment. Champions, ring night tomorrow, got a chance to go back to back, probably the deepest team we had this year in this whole run. But y'all want to sit and dwell on all this bullshit and shit that nobody has the answer to and shit that can't be answered until it just plays out in time. Like I just don't get it. Let me run that back a little bit.
Proverbial mountain out of a freaking molehill. Yes, this is something that happened. It's unfortunate decision and say what they want to do. Then you have a right to have an opinion about that. trying to come up with reasons to speculation, just like the Kevin Durant situation when he wanted to get traded. You're talking about something that has no meaning whatsoever. I mean, it's all speculation. The same thing with this. Everybody can have their opinion about things. The only opinion that matters is what do the Warriors decide to do. Once the Warriors...
That's it. And that's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying this whole time, bro. That's what I've been saying the whole time. All this shit. Why would the Warriors sit and listen to a bunch of motherfuckers on the outside of the situation that ain't in the building? Okay. Why would they listen to all y'all and make their decisions about how they gonna handle the situation, or if they gonna Draymond, if they gonna discipline Draymond, or how they gonna discipline Draymond? You know, we gonna make our decisions off what the public think. What motherfuckers that ain't in the building, they ain't got nothing to do with nothing think. That's what we gonna do. No. It don't matter what y'all fucking think. It only matters what the Golden State Warriors think inside the organization. If everybody that's involved feel like they can move forward past this, that's all the fuck that matters. All you punk ass motherfuckers that want to be outraged and fake mad at this shit, you know what I mean? Because they didn't give him the punishment that you wanted when you don't matter about shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't get it, man. You got to get over that, brother. You got to get over that. Because that's what people do anyway. That's what motherfuckers do anyway. It'd be a hot talking point for about a week, nigga. And then after that, the season start, let this nigga win the Defensive Player of the Year award, make another All-Star game, and do all that Draymond shit that he be doing on the court, setting up Stephen Clay and Jordan Poole with all them shots and grabbing the rebound and pushing it and you know what I mean, starting the offense and doing, facilitating and do all the shit that he do. These stupid ass Warrior fans these niggas ain't gonna be talking about none of that shit, man. This shit gonna be a moot point, nigga, in 2 weeks, nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter what niggas think, bro. It don't matter what I think. Don't matter what you think. Don't matter what the media think. Don't matter who thought that he should have been suspended. You got to suspend him for 10 games. You got to suspend him for the whole season. You got to suspend him for... It don't matter about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when you going through, the example I use, if you going through an issue with your family, right? It's a family problem, internal. You know what I'm saying? Only y'all know what the fuck really going on. You know what I mean? Internally. You gonna sit and listen to everybody on the outside, you know what I mean? Friends or people that don't really got your best interest at heart or know what the fuck going on. You gonna listen to them on how y'all should fix y'all little family issue, you know what I'm saying? Or is you gonna try to work it out with your family within the family? Because only y'all know, you know what I mean, how to fix it. It's the same shit. I'm not finna sit here, you know what I mean? I'm going through a issue with my brother or my sister or my wife or my daughter or my mom or dad or whatever. But I'm finna go listen to this nigga over here who don't know shit about shit and say, I'm gonna do what you say. No, it don't work like that. You feel me? So you niggas with all that fake outrage, man, y'all got to get over that shit.
Make a decision and say what they want to do. Then you have a right to have an opinion about that, whether you like it or dislike it, why you do.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, whatever decision that they make, you know, I mean, you free to have an opinion about it. Yeah, you can have an opinion about it. You know what I'm saying? You can be, but after, like, how long do you if your opinion is to be upset about it, how long do you stay upset about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, at what point do you realize that, you know what? Whatever these people do to Draymond Green, that's not going to affect my life, not one motherfucking bit. That ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with me, really. Yeah, this may be the team I root for or the team that I root against or whatever the fuck. But, yeah, that has absolutely no effect on my life. You know what I'm saying? So why the fuck do I give a fuck at the end of the day, really? To be honest with you, I don't give a damn. Whatever punishment that they have or had for Draymond Green, I'm with it. It's their company. It's what the fuck they want to do. I don't got no say-so over that. If they would have said, man, Draymond, hey, you suspended for a year. If they would have traded Draymond, the fuck you want me to, I mean, hey, that's what the fuck they felt was best for them. Or if they feel like doing nothing. You know what I mean? And just saying, you know what, Draymond did all this shit, man. It's just, hey, it's just, because that's where they at with it. It's like punishments and all that other shit, man. That's not doing nothing, bro. At this point, it's family. It's like, all right, you know what? You either gonna get with the program or you're not. All this punishment and this and that and blah, blah. It's only so much you can spank your kids. You know what I mean? If they continue to do the same shit, obviously spanking them ain't working. So you gotta, think, come up with something else. You know what I'm saying? So, everybody over there loves Draymond, but it's like, man, look, Draymond on his last legs as far as his antics. It's up to him whether he gonna stay there or go. They ain't finna keep, disciplining and this and that. And, you already know what you supposed to do, bro, and what you can't do. You know what I mean? If you can't control your motherfucking emotions and not snuff niggas in the mud, snuff your damn teammates in the face, nigga, we got to get your ass up out of here, bro. We can't have this shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's where they at with it. But nah, we ain't finna suspend you, and then we're gonna let your ass continue to be out here. You know what I'm saying? And if you do this shit again, we get your ass fuck up out of here. You know what I mean? So, and that's where they at with it. You feel me? But yeah, niggas can have their opinion about it. You know what I mean? But I mean, at the end of the day, when's you gonna realize that, you know what, this shit ain't got nothing to do with me, man? I'm just gonna enjoy the damn game. You feel me? If he out there, he out there. If he not, hey, whatever.
You don't. But until that happens, it's just total speculation, which is a waste of my time. So I'm not going to waste my time to figure out what they're going to do. I mean, I'm thinking they're making the proverbial mountain out of a freaking molehill. Yes, this is something that happened. It's unfortunate that it happened, but it's in the past. You can't change it. What you have to do is try to take care of today and worry about tomorrow a little bit. And that's what the Warriors need to do. Move on. Move forward. They're the defending champions of the NBA, for God's sake. Something like this is going to derail that goal to try to be a repeat champion. That would be ludicrous.
Well, that said, Rick.
See, and that's what the media wants you to. That's what he's saying. He's giving this is direct from the mouth of a player. Okay, I understand it's an old school player, it's an older player, it's Rick Barry, but he still is a player. You know what I'm saying? And he telling you what his mindset would be if he was in the locker room, like guys. I mean, come on, man. What are we doing here? We had this, okay, we got to put this behind us, man. We got to put this behind us. Like, think about this. We are the champions right now. Everybody want to be where we at right now. We getting ready to get rings tomorrow night. We got a chance to defend our championship this year, right now. This is probably, it's definitely one of, if not the deepest team that the Warriors have had throughout this whole run coming up this year. And on top of that, they're healthy going into the season. All of that, which ain't been the case for like the last 2-3 seasons. So they primed to repeat. All of that shit is in our favor, and we gonna let this little bullshit little situation stop that and derail that. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, all these niggas are, man, if I'm Jordan Poole, nigga, it's up, nigga, every time I see that nigga. So basically what you basically saying is, I understand if you're talking about on the streets, they not on the streets though. They teammates in a professional environment. So basically what you admitting is that you a weak-minded ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Jordan Poole just got that bag. Yeah. Yeah, Jordan Poole just got that bag. You know what I'm saying? So I understand the premise. I'm not saying let a nigga slap you across your motherfucking face. I'm saying it happened. You know what I'm saying? And when it's time to move on, it's time to move on. This man can't come into fucking facilities every day looking for smoke with Draymond Green to try to prove something to all y'all niggas. He can't do that. That's not realistic. You know what I'm saying? And that show mental weakness. Anyway, man, I gotta do something, man. Cause these niggas, man, everybody say, man, fuck what these niggas is thinking, man. Fuck them niggas. Man, I already because Draymond didn't punk Jordan Poole. That's the whole like I said, that's the reason why it went up like that, because he wasn't backing down from you. You know what I'm saying? He just got caught off guard. That's just a learning lesson for him. You know what I'm saying? You know, let a nigga walk in your airspace like that. You know what I mean? Get your distance. If you're gonna push him back, you know what I mean? Be, you know, once you push him and put your hands on him, you know what I mean? Be, you know, kind of be ready for, you know, some type of pushback. You know what I mean? Or something. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but like I said, he wasn't expected that his teammate was just finna turn up on him like that. But hey, it is what it is. Shit happens, man. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Draymond Green, no, he fucked up on that. You know what I mean? He apologized. They had their little, you know what I'm saying? I believe probably not right now. Right now, they're going to keep it professional and just move on. They trying to defend the title. So they just going to keep it along those lines. But I do believe over time, you know what I'm saying, they'll be able to kind of like even on a bro level, kind of like, you know what I'm saying, you know, just kind of get past that. And right now, you know, outside of basketball, it may not be, you know, a whole bunch of talking and a whole bunch of, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, a whole bunch of, you know what I mean, what you doing, you know what I mean, let's go out to dinner or whatever, let's go to the club. It probably ain't a whole bunch of that going on, you know what I'm talking about, but it can still get to that, you know what I'm saying. These is professionals, man. So, you know. But yeah, you know what I mean? All these niggas, man, just running their fucking mouth, talking from the sideline, talking about what they would do, what they would have did, and all this old other shit, man. These niggas be capping, bro. Y'all want this young man to fuck up his money. Nah, man, fuck these niggas, man. That shit happened. You got caught off guard. Okay, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You win some, you lose some. You feel me? I'm not finna walk in the facility every day looking for smoke from this nigga though. That's not good for nobody. That's not good for the team. That's not good for me. You know what I mean? They got to get somebody out of here. You know what I mean? So yeah, they able to get past that. That's what's up. That's what's up. They can get past it. You know what I'm saying? We all can get past it, man. Y'all act like y'all in the motherfucking locker room and shit.
And that would be ludicrous.
Well, that said, Rick, I mean, Steve Kerr said this is the biggest crisis we've ever faced as an organization.
Well, of course it is, because you had one of your star players punch one of your other key players. Of course, that's something that's but is it the end of the world? No. Should it derail them? Should it cause a major problem? No. But the only people who can deal with that are the people involved. Draymond, I think, did what he needed to do. He seemed to be repentant about it and really sincere about it. Now, the best thing that could happen is for Jordan Poole to come out and say, hey, this is over. It's in the past. Let's move on. And that's the most intelligent, mature thing to do. Hopefully they'll do that.
Rick, how did you come to see the video, assuming that you did see it? And what do you make of the fact that it got out in the first place?
Well, whoever put it out there.
And that's another thing. They keep going back to that. Steve Kerr said, you know, this is the biggest crisis of his bro. Like, for one, okay, it may be, but for two, he gonna say that to y'all, and he gonna say it like that to y'all, because he know that's the shit y'all want to hear. But if you ask me, do I think that Steve Kerr thinks this is something that is gonna fucking derail the season and all that? I believe that Steve Kerr knows 100% for a fact that they already passed this shit. And yes, it is a big deal, but he's gonna make it seem like a bigger of a deal to the media just to appease y'all. Now they appease y'all in that way. You know what I'm saying? They want to appease y'all by punishing themselves, which essentially suspending Draymond and doing all of that other shit is basically punishing yourself, because you're not as good of a team without him. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're not gonna appease y'all you know, from that standpoint. They're gonna do what they feel is best for the team. You know what I'm saying? But they'll appease y'all by, telling y'all a few little words that y'all, want to hear. So when you hear motherfuckers say, well, Steve Kerr said this is the biggest crisis, in his life and all of that other shit. Man, he putting on a little bit, bro. He putting on a little bit. That's all I did. Because if you listen to him when he said that, I heard him when he said that, he was like, this is the biggest crisis, of my, coaching career since I've been here, this and that, blah, blah. He was like, it really is. It's serious. He said, this is serious stuff. When he put the serious stuff, that's how he putting a little bit extra on. He didn't even have to say the serious stuff. He could have just said, yeah, this is the biggest crisis of my career, since I've been here. And that's it. But he said, yeah, this is the biggest crisis of my career since I've been here. Yeah, it truly is. This is, serious stuff. You know what I mean? That's putting it on a little extra. You know what I mean? To make y'all feel like, yeah, we're really attacking this, how you guys feel like we should. We understand how serious this is. And not that it's not serious, but it's not as big as a deal as the media is making it seem. It's just not. I'm telling you right now, I know for a motherfucking fact, they more upset that the video got out than actually the actual altercation itself and that Draymond Green snuffed this nigga. They more upset that the video got out. Not that they not upset that Draymond did what he did. Yeah, they but they are more upset that it got out because it brought all this other bullshit along with it. Okay, and that's the next thing they're going to get into.
And everything should be penalized. That's the person that's caused more problems than anything.
How did you come to see the video, assuming that you did see it, and what do you make of the fact that it got out in the first place?
Well, whoever put it out there and everything should be penalized. That's the person that's caused more problems than anything else putting something like that out there. Of course, they probably got paid by TMZ to be able to go ahead and give that to them. But, it's unfortunate. I mean, it was a vicious attack on him and a hard punch that he threw at him. And it's unfortunate that I don't know if anybody could have realized how blatant it was. But the thing is, again, it's over with. It's done. Thank God that he didn't actually hurt him and cause any injury. If that had happened, then that would have been a whole nother story, or definitely something should have been done to him to have him pay for doing something of that nature. The fact he did it, everybody loses their control and their temper every once in a while. Fortunately, nothing really dramatic happened with it as far as an injury is concerned. The fact that Jordan Poole didn't get seriously hurt. I hope they find out who was the person that did it. If that person is a part of the organization, they should be fired.
Rick, what's the basketball analysis based on what you?
Yeah, whoever that is, however that motherfucker got out, whoever gave that to TMZ. Yeah, they should not only be fired, they shouldn't even be allowed to even work in the sports industry no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like that's a violation of all, like, you just violated the whole company, nigga, by airing dirty laundry. You know what I'm saying? Don't no company want that in they motherfucking in the building. You know what I'm saying? So, boy, if they find out who did that, boy, your motherfucking ass is grass. I hope they gave your ass something cool. I hope they paid your ass something cool, boy. Otherwise, your ass meant to be flipping burgers. That's not no disrespect to nobody that's flipping burgers. You know what I'm saying? That they get paid, pretty decent, as well now. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised when a motherfucker at Burger King and McDonald's get paid now. Sometimes it's more than a lot of these other motherfuckers that's working, certain jobs or whatever. But anyway, you feel me? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely what your ass fit to be doing. If you get whoever sold that to TMZ, boy, I hope you made a pretty penny off that. And whatever you made off that, I hope you're saving it or able to flip that. Cause yeah, you feel me? You ain't gonna be in the same line of work. You feel me? If once you get caught, boy. Yeah, they're gonna be on your ass, boy.
See, I mean, there are some changes, whether we want to call them big or small, right? Gary Payton is gone and Otto Porter is gone. There's some new free agents in that spot. James Wiseman into the fold. Like, do you, on paper at least, see the Warriors as potentially being even stronger this year? potentially being even stronger this year.
Definitely think that there should be a better basketball team. The other guys should have worked harder at their games. Kuminga and Poole should become better basketball players. Poole, I think that Wiseman looks like he's going to be a tremendous asset to help make them a better basketball team. The other people that they brought in, depending on how well they play, that just remains to be seen. But the number one thing is how well are they going to gel together as a team to make a commitment to be one of the best defensive teams in the league? If they don't do that, they will not repeat as champions. If they do that, I think they have a great chance to do it, provided that everything stays in place as far as health goes. I mean, I never give any predictions at the beginning of the season as to who's going to finish where. There's too much that can go on. There's injuries, everything else. Let's talk about it, a week before the playoffs, and we can actually make a real, true evaluation.
Rick, you going to be there on Tuesday night?
No.
Okay. All right. What, are you just going to be watching from afar?
Yeah, I'll be back. I'm actually off playing in the World Pickleball Senior Championships.
Why the fuck would Rick Barry be there? I understand he's a commemoratory player for the Golden State Warriors, and it's probably going to be some, one or two other Golden State Warrior greats, in the building for ring night, but come on, man. Y'all know how Rick Barry is. Rick Barry ain't finna fucking be there for the Golden State Warriors ring night. He proud of him. He happy for him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They winning championships. They won another one. But why the fuck he need to be there unless they ask him to be there for some shit? You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck would he be there? He's like, no, I'm not going to be there. I'm going to be playing pickleball, nigga. Fuck you mean? I'm not one of these motherfucking gotta be around the franchise for every little fucking thing they do because I'm a Warrior great and I need motherfucker to remember me that I'm a Warrior great and all that shit. They know I'm a Warrior great. What I did is stamped Rick Barry. Yeah, I'm that nigga. I ain't gotta keep showing my face every time these niggas do something now just so y'all go, hey, remember me? I used to play for the Warriors too. We won a championship in 1975. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of nigga I like. You feel me, nigga? They ain't always got to be in the spotlight all the motherfucking time, nigga.
That I would do. I'm actually doing an appearance in San Diego right now, but I'm heading back to St. George, Utah. I won the men's doubles. I'm going to play mixed doubles on Friday. Then I'm heading back home, and I'll be at home. So anyway, I wish the guys all the best and everything, and they'll be getting rings that are worth more than I made in my first 2 years playing basketball. But
Incredible.
This pickleball thing has gone crazy. It's like the big.
Yeah, so that's basically it, man. It's just I just like the way I just wanted to play that interview with Rick Barry, just because that's somebody that gave that's somebody extremely credible, okay, that gave a take that ain't so filled with fake anger and fake outrage, and just somebody that's not just saying what he think he's supposed to say because that's what everybody want to hear, and he don't want a motherfucker to come down his road. Rick Barry don't give a fuck. You can't come down my motherfucking road. I'm gonna say whatever. I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. I ain't punch nobody in the motherfucking face. I'm a grown-ass motherfucking man. I'm OG status. I'm a damn grandfather. So I can say whatever the fuck I want to say about the situation and tell y'all what it is. If y'all don't like it, hey, you don't got to like what my opinion on it, but this is my opinion. So, it was just dope and refreshing to hear somebody give a take on the Draymond Green, Jordan Poole situation that was just flat out true. Just truth. You know what I'm saying? He said, he wasn't trying to say that, he wasn't trying to absolve Draymond Green from what he did, but he was trying to let it be known that this is not a big deal. This is not, a big deal unless they make it a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So, you feel me? Just his whole overall take was exactly the way I feel. You know what I mean? Like, you niggas talking about shit that you stupid. Okay? Y'all be trying to, like these motherfuckers, with this Draymond shit. Like, these niggas always they had Bob Myers on actually this morning, you know, and they asked him a question about what about the fan that's you know is worried about or is thinking about, hey, the original big three, you know, is the original big three going to end their careers as warriors and all that type of shit. And Bob Myers is he he's like, what's good, bro? You know, Bob Myers was like, Bob Myers is, they asked him, what would you say to, to a fan that's, worried about that or, thinking about that. And Bob Myers is like, well, I would say to that fan is just, hey, we're the defending champions. Enjoy this year. And we'll see what happens, at the end of this year. And that's just basically what it is, because it's like these niggas, it don't matter what, they've been doing this shit since these niggas first start winning championships. When KD came over here, ever since they came over here, ever since these niggas been on top, all they talking about is 3-4 years down the line and who contract is going to end, and is they gonna be able to sign this motherfucker and keep this motherfucker, and how long is it gonna last, and this person is getting old, and just all this worrisome shit that to the point to where you can't even, I mean, I can, okay, but just in listening to these motherfuckers, you can't even enjoy a championship. Because the day after the championship, these niggas is already talking about, well, hey, is they going to be able to do it next year? How long this going to last? And this motherfucker ain't going to be here. And, it's like, bro, Bob Myers is like, bro, this Irk and Jerk, that E&J, man, off top, man, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Sipping on that Irk and Jerk, you can't go wrong. You know what I mean? I ain't had no Irk and Jerk in a minute. You feel me? But yeah, man. Bob Myers is like, man, this type of shit, what the Warriors got going on right now, bro, this shit don't last forever. So just enjoy it right now. Why you worried about fucking all that? You know what I'm saying? Why be worried about all this shit that you ain't got no control over, versus just enjoying the fact that the team is champions right now and we got a chance to win another championship this year. You feel me? Yeah, that Irk and Jerk, man. I ain't had that in a minute. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was just giving my last little spiel on this little on this little Draymond Green, Jordan Poole situation. Oh man, likewise, man. Love you too, boy. It's always love. It's always love, man. I'm always trying to, spread love around the globe, man. It's always love. For sure, man. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I got some more shit coming music-wise. I'm just chilling right now, but 2023, I'm finna jump back on it. You feel me? I'm gonna be putting some new shit out. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know what I mean? The music definitely ain't I'm just on a little, I'm just chilling right now. But yeah, man, that's basically it, man. You feel me? I'm gonna do another live. You know what I mean? Probably in a minute, because I want to do a live about Russell Westbrook and just give my take on kind of like where he at in his career and where everybody is, just the things that they saying about him, and just the media and how they doing him. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of, it's weird because I ain't no Russell Westbrook fan. Everybody know that. Not like that. I mean, as far as I'm a Warriors fan, so he's always been a nemesis of ours. You know what I'm saying? So it's like anybody that's been a rival or a nemesis of one of my favorite teams or one of my favorite players, you know what I'm saying? Definitely share the live, you know what I mean? Like the live, you know what I mean, and all that. You feel me? So usually, I'm always, shit talking and all that. But you feel me? I'm also fair-minded with it as far as I kind of see what the media is doing to Russell Westbrook, and it's LeBron James related. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely LeBron James related. So you feel me? If y'all give me about 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying, about 30 minutes to an hour, you feel me? I'm gonna be back with another lie. You know what I mean? And talk about this Russell Westbrook, man. You feel me? Cause I just as a nemesis and a rival of my team, you feel me? That's gonna always be there. But what the media is trying to do, that's kind of more on the career-wise, personal level kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I kind of want to address that. So, like I said, I'm fair-minded. You know what I'm saying? I can talk shit about him on the court and still show you love off the court. You feel me? So, yeah. But I'm going on this one, man. I just want to play that Rick Barry shit. You feel me? But tap in with me, man. In about I'm gonna be back in about 30 minutes with another live talking about this Russell Westbrook. You feel me? Gone.